Hello friends, welcome back to my gaming channel Neo Orco. So let's continue on our gameplay walkthrough of Queen Mirror. In the last video we asked everybody about Dennis, where Dennis is, and nobody could give a proper reply. Then we went to visit for our visit with Anna, who was in the same place also. We told her everything, like what happened at the bar, like when we woke up, there was blood in our shirt. So she asked us to look for Dennis in the Basswood jungle. I think Basswood jungle is the newspaper we used to work when we are here. We were here. So we'll go back. We saw Basswood jungle.
Slow day so far. But people are gonna swarm the cafe.
Wait, Walter isn't this Walter? He wasn't here before.
Seems Walter's got a lot on his mind. I know the feeling.
Let's talk to him. Even you sent to ask us to tell him about his to make create an article about his pharmacy and stuff like that. To ask him.
Samuel, my young soul, are you still haunting this pallid town?
I have unfinished business. I'm leaving as soon as you can. Have you seen Dennis?
There are a few things I have to clear up, some last boxes to check.
Careful now. They say in the details lies the devil.
I don't think that's what that's supposed to mean.
Perhaps not, but something to think about nonetheless.
I'll keep that in mind.
You know, I'm glad I ran into you, if I may bend your ear for a moment. I've been thinking lately about age, life, the turn of the clock. No one gets sharper with age. When do you think it's time to hang up the saddle?
Before you get too old when you can't ride anymore.
A true cowboy rides until the last day they can ride.
I had a feeling you'd say that. I have a lot to think about. Thank you for your ear, but soon I must abscond. Sunday lunch with Mother is sacred. Call on me anytime, young Samuel. Anytime. I've got a lot to think about, my boy. A lot to think about.
Seems Walter's got a lot on his mind. I know the feeling.
So he's thinking about leaving or something like that. I have visited this place. That guy, Joe or whatever his name was, is gone. We are now going to visit the Basswood jungle. Is it the same in here? I guess it is, but it looks like Hughes is not there anymore. He is on the phone and we cannot talk to him. Okay. I think this is the Basswood jungle.
It's not worth it. No one works on a Sunday. Well, no one except me.
Entrance. Let's move in.
Locked. I should check the back.
Oh, by back and you mean?
My. Look what we got here.
The miners.
Is that Sam Higgs? Trying to get back in the newspaper game? I thought you got the message last night. Of course, it was hard to tell. Considering you let Declan do your talking for you.
Look, fellas.
You know, Basswood can be a dangerous place.
Well, so maybe consider just getting before something bad happened to you.
I stay as long as I want. I'll be gone soon. Make me leave.
I'll leave when I'm good and ready.
Just make it sooner rather than later.
Declan's right down the street.
Watch yourself while you're in Basswood, 'cause we'll be watching you.
The miners sure do hate us. They just Let us go because the officer is right across the street. Have I checked this board before? Sign, many companies
At
left
least the
out.
Basswood jungle is still standing.
Yeah, we checked this. We went here last time, but we could not get in. But we are not getting in through here, we are getting in through here. Side door. No attendance, employees only. What about an ex-employee?
Been a while. This place used to be my home, or at least felt like it. Where is Dennis? He should be in here.
Okay. Sorry about that. This is a Pac-Man thing. What is it? 3121, some kind of drawing. And anything in here? Nothing in here. Whose table is it? I can't even check though. What about in here? Nothing in here. Welcome to the Basswood jungle.
Dennis!
Shit.
Dennis. What happened? Who?
I think someone's trying to blame us.
Is that how I got blood on me? Did I?
Why did you kill me? Why did you do it? Why did you kill me? Why did you do it?
Again, that fear thing is gripping hold of it.
You can do this, Sam. When you focus, you can think through any problem. Sam, no, don't think about that. Don't let it in.
Okay, okay.
Why did you kill Why did you kill
Keep going. You got this. Don't give up, Sam. You almost have it.
This one is at least better than that one.
I didn't deserve it.
Keep going. You got this. Don't give up, Sam. You almost have it. This is Dennis's office. There must be some clues around.
So Dennis was killed. I have a feeling we are being framed.
Sam, keep it together. You can solve this. Figure this out before Dennis dies again and the panic overwhelms you.
Chest wound. What kind of weapon did this? Blood sprayed on the desk from the injury, but I need more to go on. The chair is pretty far away from the desk, but I don't think that's important. Chest wound. What kind of weapon did this? Blood all over the monitor. Not much to go on. I need something used. Chest wound. What kind of weapon did this? Gunshot. The bullet went clean through. The killer must have been close. Where did the bullet go? Some IT documents. Nothing useful. Gunshot. The bullet went clean through. The killer must have been close. Where did the bullet go?
Hey.
None of these notes are helpful. I should stay focused on where the bullet went. Gunshot. The bullet went clean through. The killer must have been close. Where did the bullet go? The blood got all over the wall here, but where did the bullet go? The bullet stopped here, small caliber like Dennis's gun. I need to find that gun. Dennis's computer is signed in, but that's not what I need right now. The bullet stopped here, small caliber like Dennis's gun. I need to find that gun. There's nothing useful in those drawers. Dennis had his gun on him at the wake. The bullet stopped here, small caliber like Dennis's gun. I need to find that gun. From the angle this was the shooter's position. Was it me? His gun is gone. He had it earlier. Where did it go? Trying to figure out the shooter's face is a waste of time. His gun is gone. He had it earlier. Where did it go? The shooter used Dennis's gun, but I didn't have it this morning. And how did I get the blood on me? A blood trail leads off. Someone or something moved through it. Me? Sam, stop it. Come back to reality. But you didn't do anything. Dennis was already dead when you arrived, can't you see? Dennis was shot, and you don't even own a gun. How could you have done it? All you did was move his body, which is how your shirt got stained. Think about it, Sam. Calm down and think. You're right. I can see it.
I have the complete picture now.
Really messed up. That means it's someone he knew. And someone he trusted enough to give his gun to. He must have asked us to meet him here. Either someone is trying to frame us or
The
we
blood on the
just
shirt was Dennis's, but I didn't kill him. I found him dead.
got in the way.
Blackout drunk, panicked. I stumbled to my car. Luckily, I ended up back at the hotel and not wrapped around a pole. Now, I know I didn't do it. The police, though, may not feel the same way. I need to search the area.
That's what I am thinking.
See if I can find out why someone would murder Dennis.
Dennis knew
I need to find out why Dennis was killed. It may have something to do with Nick.
Yeah.
Dennis's computer is still signed in. Seems like a good place to start.
Dennis knew something was up with Nick's issue thing, and so this case got more complicated, and now we need to make sure we don't get caught also. Otherwise the police won't believe us that we didn't do it. Joel and the boys are still out for blood, and if I didn't have enough on my plate, they are clearly planning to celebrate Miners' Day for breaking my nose, and I don't have time for distractions now. Frantically trying to solve Dennis's murder can only make things worse. I realized I had to take a different approach. Calm down first, analyze second. Walter's thinking about retiring. I'll believe it when I see it. Dennis is dead, shot to death at his desk. He often pissed off a lot of people, but who would do this and why? And I think someone who killed Dennis was someone whom Dennis knew and also trusted him enough to give him his gun. So, which means we have met that person already and is among these persons in the list. Fatal chest wound.
You didn't deserve this. No one deserves this.
Dennis's computer. Dennis's draft to Mary Gardner, Mariapo @milkymail.loa, Frank Gardner @mail.loa. Going to be home very late tonight. Sorry, I need to mail an asshole, and I need to make an asshole understand how the world really works. I won't be able to make breakfast, but there are some waffles in the freezer, and there should be some. I think this was about me. He was talking about me. He wanted to ask, make me understand something. Inbox. Urgent mail.
Emails between Nick and Dee. They're talking in codes. Nothing stated clearly. They didn't want to risk anyone learning of their meetings. Smart. Someone was watching.
April 1 from Nick Waldron, Basswood Jungle, N Waldron @basswoodjungle.loa. To D. Object urgent. I didn't think I'd hear from you again. If you're willing to talk, I am very willing to listen. I can make a meetup tomorrow. Curiosity
Whatever Nick
mail.
was looking into seemed big, but he said it fizzled out.
March 22 from Nick Waldron, Basswood Jungle, N. Waldron at the Basswood Jungle.loa to Watson Dotson, W. Dotson at the Basswood Jungle.loa. Object curiosity. Hey, wait. Sorry to disappoint, but I have decided to drop this story. It turned out I got to a dead end after all. Better luck next time, I hope. Nick Waldron. March 25 from Walter Dodson, Basswood Jungle, W. Dodson at the Basswood Jungle.loa to Nick Watson, N. Waldron at the Basswood Jungle.loa. Object curiosity. Dear Nicholas, I hope you had a pleasant trip. You mentioned last week that you were on the brink of a big story. Things on our side have been rather lackluster, I'm afraid. I was hoping maybe you would like to share with this old owl what you have up your sleeve.
The puzzle comes together. Dennis was reading everyone's emails. He found out that Nick hadn't stopped his investigation like he'd told Walter, and that Nick was still talking to some informant. Then he decided to tell me. And now he's dead. I need to look through any notes Nick left in his office and check Walter's computer. They have to have something for me to go on. Nick must have left some notes behind somewhere. And Walter also might have something on Nick's work. I should look around.
Investigate Dennis's deck. Search Nick's deck, search Walter's deck. Apparently, Dennis used his IT privileges to read people's email. He knew Nick was investigating something. Is this why he was killed? Dennis's nameplate. Another one Walter will have to put in the closet. Pile of electronics, everything an IT guard would ever need.
There's a lot of junk in here, but none of it is useful to me.
Dennis's corpse, battle chest wound.
You didn't deserve this. No one deserves this.
Before I check Nick's, I want to make sure there's a diary here. Drawing.
Joan used to keep this with her at all times, always observing and sketching and... what are those numbers?
3121. I was thinking, okay, this is the number to that safe. 312. I think I saw safe in this here. Might be the number to that. Archives.
If I had the code, I could get in here.
Three, one, two, one.
Thanks, Bug. Your obsessive snooping pays off. Nick always kept extensive records of his work. He was almost obsessive. How could there be so little information regarding his last investigation?
Most probably someone took it or he hid it somewhere else.
Nick was looking into the impact the closure of the mine had on Basswood. What was he looking for?
Unemployment skyrocketed after the mine closed, very normal. Flattened out in the last year or so. On the rebound, numbers looking good. Trend or outlier, need more data points. Tickets and hotel bills.
Nick was traveling all over. Train tickets, hotel bills, out of state even. He was tracking something. Or someone.
Name of passenger Nick Waldron from West Virginia to Florida train 254. Contacts.
Nick had a contact. Same name as in the email. He was onto something big.
1:27 8 p.m. with D Twitchy guy. Might be, but might have something useful. 2:12 5 p.m. Second meeting with D. This is actually something, assuming he is not full of crap. Always wants to meet in spooky spots. Maybe he's seen too many movies. 3:18 10 a.m. with G. Had to buy him breakfast and he said we couldn't meet anymore. Seems like a dead end. 4-1 thought I lost him. I'm glad he's open to talking again. So that's it.
What Nick was looking into was something big and dangerous. It's why he was so careful. It's possible Walter missed something. Could be worth checking his office.
Board. Post this.
Valid question. Still not sure.
Why would you say? What would you say you do here? Post it.
They don't even work here anymore. Someone should really clean up this board.
Team K. I want to go home. Oh, they don't work here anymore. Not.
Nick's handwriting. Always paranoid about forgetting things.
2341. Don't forget. This could mean something. Next cupboard, office supplies and old notes. Next drawers, too easy to access, don't keep anything important in them. Desk.
The only thing she cared about then was looking at bugs and drawing them.
Missing laptop.
Nick's computer is missing. He took it home to work or stolen.
Photo.
Nick, Anna, and me.
Leave it, put down, take it.
Nick wouldn't mind if I kept this, for old time's sake. Weird. Nick was always more a fan of beer than working late.
I left you some pepperoni rolls in the fridge. Don't work too late. P.S. Next time it's your turn. A. I think that's Anna. I don't know who to trust right now. It could be anyone. Walter, Anna, you. I don't see anything else here. Nick's nameplate. Walter often called Nick the farmhand. His farmhand. So we finished off with searching Nick's desk. Now we have to search Walter's desk. This is Janice's desk. My old desk. Replaced with box and piles of paper. My nameplate still here 2 years after I am gone. Samuel Higgs.
Walter always treated us like family.
Samuel Higgs. It was often tradition at the Basswood jungle to have an end of the year party in the office. Walter insisted on it, paying for booze and food out of his own pocket. One year, he even got presents for everyone. Engraved nameplates for your desk. Not if anyone walks in here, they will see what we mean. They will see that we mean business, he said, beaming with pride, sorry. He said, beaming with pride. Walter started at the Basswood jungle as a gopher, having dropped out of high school after his father passed away. He climbed up the ranks over the years. He lived and breathes the newspaper. He lives and breathes the newspaper. Telling stories gets under your skin, he would always say. Your comrades and family, and we look after our own. Looks like he could never bring himself to throw out your nameplate even after you left. Okay, Walter's This is Walter's office. Anna's nameplate. Walter made it despite Anna's freelancer status. So Anna is a freelancer but also helps. Walter's nameplate. Walter loves the old-fashioned look. Walter's computer. W dots and enter password. I don't know the
There
password.
might be something around here that hints at Walter's password.
Password reminder.
Hopefully his password reminder isn't some esoteric book reference. Ugh. My heart's desire. It could mean a person, but also a place. Ugh. My heart's desire. Walter was never tech savvy. He just uses words that mean something to him. There's a good chance there's a clue in his office. Just reminders. Nothing that could be used as a password.
Okay.
A photo Walter took of his first desk on his first day of work. Nick inherited it.
Okay, Nick's desk was Walter's desk.
She used to be the office administrator ages ago.
Okay.
Walter's desk is just like him, big and full of mystery. Prin never looked happy a day in her life. Been Walter's cat for years. Maybe he set her name as his password. Prin never looked happy a day in her life. Been Walter's cat for years. Maybe he set her name as his password.
Postcard.
Costa Rica? Walter's mom gets out more than he does.
Peanut, I hope you are not working too hard again. You must visit me in Playa Lagosta. It's so beautiful, Mom. Love.
His granddad rock a thing? If so, Walter and Anna are both into it.
Cover the ink spots, greatest hits. Note, it's about time someone teaches you the real classics. Let me know what you think, Anna or A.
Good for Walter that Judith is doing all right. She means the world to him. So much so that she could be his password.
From the office of Dr. Lastufka, 3/21/2017. Dear Mr. Dodson, as per your mother's wishes, I am pleased to inform you that your mother is well on her way to full recovery. Following a detailed and thorough medical examination, she is now fit to leave our care. As my recommendation, Mrs. Judith will shortly leave for Costa Rica. The warmer climate of her will help to bring her back to full strength. If you have any need of clarification, please contact me. P.S. Your mother asked me to remind you that your own medical exam with my colleague Dr. Chavez is long overdue. Nothing else. So, what was the name? Judith. Judith.
That's not it. I have to keep looking.
Print.
That's not it. I have to keep looking.
Nope. Those are not his passwords. Walter's favorite article reminds of his love for this.
Walter had this article framed after he saw the boost in traffic the Haven got. Basswood is his blood and soul. Wouldn't surprise me if he said it as his password.
It can. Right. Basswood.
And I'm in. Let's see what secrets you got in here, Walter.
Inbox. Help. Read. April 4 from Watson Dodson, Basswood Jungle. w.dodson@basswoodjungle.noah. To Bess Mitchell. Object help. Bess, I want to extend my greatest thanks again for your help. You are a scholar and a saint. It looks like I was worried unnecessarily regardless. Thank you for putting my mind at ease, Walter Dodson. April 4 from Bess Mitchell, b.mitchell@basswoodpolice.noah. To Watson Dodson, object help. Here's a report on Nick's crash. You haven't asked for one of those in a while. Nothing all that interesting in here. Just another sad day by the roadside. West Virginia roads take more good sons than guns do. Bess Mitchell, Chief of Police. So Walter was really looking into what do you say? Nick's death. He told that he thought it was not normal. Still, let's look at
Mostly
the file.
standard so far. By the book. I see why Walter wasn't worried.
Type of incident, roadside accident. Date of Basswood Police Department, VA, incident report. Type of incident, roadside accident. Date of incident, April 2nd, 2017. Location of incident, Telegraph Hill Highway, Route 18. Details of investigation, 1 of 3. Persons involved, name, Nicholas Waldron, age 35. Vehicle, color, red, make, Cosmo model 2008 Ramiro. Narrative, car found against a tree surrounded by debris. Fire started at or after impact and burned out with Nicholas Waldron in the driver's seat. Skid marks and other traces suggest the driver was startled by an animal and exited the road at high speed. Driver most likely inebriated in some form.
Wait, that doesn't make sense. Nick would never drive without his seatbelt on. And he always kept his window open.
Basswood Police Department, VA incident report. Type of incident, roadside accident. Date of incident, April 2nd, 2007. Details of investigation, 2 of 2 cars. Airbags deployed, seatbelt was not on. Windows was rolled up. Driver probably drunk and forgot the belt. The fire burned out a small area around the car but did not spread. Unknown if driver was alive at time of crash, but if so, did not survive the fire. Blunt force trauma, smoke inhalation, or burns are all possible causes of death.
The car really burned, though that's very uncommon in most crashes.
Basswood Police Department, VA incident report. Type of incident, roadside accident. Date of incident, April 2nd, 2017. Details of investigation, 3 of 3.
So, Walter got the police report from Bass. Nick was supposedly drunk at the wheel, which doesn't sound like him, and his seatbelt was off and his windows up, which both sound very wrong. Walter seemed to buy it, but I don't know if I do.
Can I not check the other mail? I guess not. It ain't letting me. Now what am I supposed to do? Nothing yet. Books. His favorite books, all first edition.
He loves all his first editions, but Alice in Wonderland always came out on top.
Paintings, each in different styles, eccentric. Basswood jungle team, hard not to be nostalgic.
That was just after Anna came on. And we really were a small clan.
Team photo. Remember the day when Tara decided the Basswood jungle needed a team photo? Nobody wanted to do it, but they couldn't say no to Tara without a good excuse. In the end, it only took her about half an hour to kill the entire office. Dennis said you'd be on the photo only if you would be there too. He knew you never liked forced fun, pub quizzes, organized team lunches. Your reluctance to pose for a photo was a safe bet, but you agreed. Tara was pleased with herself. A team photo only really matters if everyone's in it. Maybe she had a point. It's the only team photo the Basswood jungle has ever taken. This is Walter's memento? No. Then whose memento was that? Tara? Yeah. Tara's memento. Window.
So strange how calm it is out there when, well, this happened.
I checked all this. I checked all the stuff there.
So, did you come to the logical conclusion to this mess we're in? Just a hint. We should get out of town immediately.
But he tried to tell me something.
Dennis tried to talk to me about Nick, and that's what got him killed. Exactly. Like I said, you should get out of town. And the details of Nick's death, it doesn't sound like him. 2 years is a long time, Sam. He may have changed more than you know. Changed decade-long habits? I need to go to the crash site. Just remember, if you're right...
Sam? What's happening? Dennis. That's Dennis. What happened? Is he...
Anna, listen to me.
You need to trust me.
You need to be here with me and listen to what I have to say.
Oh my God, no. It's... How could this happen?
He died last night. Hours ago. Not much we can do right now. He asked me to meet him here after, but I was so drunk I arrived late. And the person that actually showed up killed him.
Your bloody shirt was clearly from this. That means you were here yesterday. It links you to the crime scene. And you've been running around town all morning asking about Dennis. It won't look good. We need to call the police.
They'll think I killed him. I thought I did at first. I have no alibi.
This is not about you. Dennis had a family. They have to know what happened. It's the right thing to do. Do you want Walter to find his body come Monday?
She has a point. Someone is gonna find him eventually.
Yeah.
Involving the police would only slow us down. I'll be more efficient on my own. Efficient and possibly friendless.
Exactly.
You've already trusted Anna once. I suggest you keep on that road.
Call the cop. I can't. I need the help. All the help I can get.
Okay. But not that phone. Use one of the landlines here and don't leave your name.
You remember I'm a journalist, right? I know how to keep things confidential.
Also, I think whoever did this might be linked to Nick's accident.
This is about Nick? The crash?
I'm going to the crash site to confirm my suspicions.
I'm going with you.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
You trusted me before. It's only fair I do the same for you. I'll call the cops from here so they can't track us.
All right. Here we are.
It barely looks like anything happened.
It's been a week, but we'll find something. I know we will.
Is it okay if I stay here? I don't think I'm ready to...
Sure. I doubt I'll be good company anyway.
You mean you're over-focused to the point of non-reactive thing? I remember, especially how you always end up being right somehow. I hope. I don't know what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, me neither. This is the place.
Crash site.
Nick, I'll get to the bottom of this. First, gather the clues. Cold, hard, plain facts. That's the only way I'll know what really happened.
So we are here at the crash site. We need to look into Nick's death. Found Dennis murdered in the office. Another panic attack. The cops will find the body. I will be their top suspect. Some digging in an office led to a discovery. Dennis sneaked a story she was working on. 2 people dead. Possible connection. Time to figure out how the accident happened exactly. I need to look at the crash site to formulate hypotheses and test them based on evidence. Investigate the crash site. People. Nick's accident report was shoddy. I can't count on the police anymore. Worse, they might think I killed Dennis. I am not sure dragging Anna into this was smart. After I found Dennis murdered, Anna and I called the cops. We tried to cover our tracks as much as possible. I am not happy about Anna getting mixed up in this, but being honest with her feels like the only right thing to do in this whole mess. Okay, so I think I should end this video here. So that's it for this video. I will see you again in the next video. Bye bye.